was crazy.
That wasn't crazy. That should work.
That's how
That
that
was
stuff works.
crazy.
You gotta charge them now.
The only thing that works immediately when you put it in is gas. The rest of the food and the rest of that shit, it takes a minute for it to break down and metabolize.
Y'all hear this? Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
That's
All right,
it.
let's go.
Be ready. Be ready.
Ready to get started back on this podcast.
Hey.
Oh, am I still on?
Huh?
Before you get online.
Oh, well, we do this on.
Oh, shit.
This Apex.
Oh.
The highest point of your week. Not just a play on words, baby.
Yeah, I know that's right.
Highest point of the week.
It's not just a play on words, baby. We walk our walk, we talk our talk here. Apex. Pinnacle point. Where it all comes.
Hey, so that's good for, because she need introduction, right? The highest point of the week, that's a good thing to go on for.
Yeah.
What's going on.
It's the highest. I mean, no competition here, baby. We at the top. I gotta have fun, or else it's not gonna work. Get it back. All right, guys. So here's a lesson in leadership and adaptability. Indigo didn't charge her stuff. There was a lot going on, interpersonal, personal stuff, whatever. Professional leads into it. You gotta keep it stepping. All right. So we're gonna definitely make sure that we have all our devices charged next time. But we're gonna get back in. We're gonna get back ready started.
Get back to it.
Yeah. Is this going to you?
I mean, I love it when it go to me. I think it go to Rich, but if you want to let me get a puff real quick, go that way.
Puffing in the past,
Right.
Alley-oop. Good support, man.
Yes, sir.
Is this back on? Why does it keep on?
Could you just bring in the mic?
All right. So we are back. Like I said, preparation is key. You have to stay ready, so you gotta get ready. Really smart person told him.
Preparation prevents piss poor.
There we go. I'm not trying to piss poor, trying to piss rich.
Hey.
That golden shot. My golden shot gotta have gold flakes in it. That's what I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. The simple lady with luxurious taste.
I love it.
So we're back after before the music break. We were just talking about just a different aspect of leadership and just like how they've shown up, entrepreneurship in your life and how you're reaching back. You know what I'm saying? You're appreciating the support from your team. Like you got all the pieces for success. So by every measure, my book, my little book, I'm like, yeah, that's what we want to showcase. And then even an aspect of sharing what you know with other people. You know what I'm saying? That's so big because that's a part of leadership. It's not like I'm not supposed to drag you to the finish line. I'm supposed to give you what you need to get there yourself. That freedom. So you have a few more tissues up your sleeve.
Yeah.
So we, you definitely showed when we took our break. Definitely, I'm looking forward to our printed materials that we got. Apex coming along. Branded. We getting stamped, y'all. We getting stamped. So on this climb, we getting some stability. Startup Mamas are actually helping out with that. So we're testing to that service. So what else you got going on?
What else I got going on? Like right now? Oh yeah. Oh damn. Yeah.
He got so much
Stop.
going on.
God damn.
I gotta pass you the notes.
What else I got going on? Envy, the 7th Sin. Shout out to Sean. He is helping out with that tremendously. It's a beaded jewelry line, unisex. So we making stuff for men, women, kids, everybody. Martians. We have a wide, wide selection for people to select from. And it's dope. So it gives you like that old royalty feel. Like, that's the theme we're going with our jewelry. So check us out on Instagram, Envy the 7th Sin, and that's ENVY7, Envy the 7 with the number 7 Sin. Make sure people are like, oh, I gotta spell it out.
because the millennials be purposely throwing me off because they be purposely spelling stuff wrong.
Right.
And they keep, and I'm just gonna be mad shady. So I'm 33, right, and I'm supposed to be considered a millennial. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I rebuke the label because it doesn't.
I agree with
It
that.
makes no sense to me.
I
Why are
agree.
you spelling stuff on purpose wrong? And then, but it just, I don't know. I mean, I'm all about freedom and everything like that, but I'm also super old school. Like, this
I dig it.
things need to be in their place so that we can all, I mean, I get it. No one understands you because you don't want to be understood. That's what
Right. And for real, you know, and I know the term millennial is supposed to go back to the people that were born in the 80s. Nah, we got to change that. Nah. It got to be, if you born like after 95 or something like that, like 99 or something.
Like if you don't know about like how you were talking about in the beginning of the show about like the deliberation and the dedication and the perseverance it takes just to like even listen to the radio, press record
Right.
on your favorite song, you know what I'm saying? Like like before the internet, like I just feel like that's like a big that's a big divider. Like, yeah, we had the fundamentals to be adaptable to technology, absolutely, but like, nah, I know what it is like to play outside and not have not one device. You know, like,
Right.
I just think that's great.
It's a lack of balance. You know, there's no balance between work and play. It's like, this generation is like you have to make work fun for it to be attractive for people to come to work. And I'm like, why? You know?
Right. Like I got friends outside of here.
Right.
Like, I come to work to work. Like if I like you, that's a plus.
Right. I mean, it's been many, like jobs I've had where, I get a young guy like, man, this works fine. It's cool. I'm like, well, it's good to hear that. I mean, you don't want it to be a bad place to work, but damn, like it's not Chuck E. Cheese either.
Right.
Like, you got shit to do while you on the clock, man. You do your 8 and go home.
Right. They come to work to scroll and then like go live and stuff and then be like, yeah, I put in my hours. No, you didn't put in anything. Like you came to be seen, and that's I think that to me is the biggest difference. Now I will also on the flip side, I love millennials though because it's like they are coming already with like everything they need, like you know what I'm saying, it's just like pure like what is it, talent, like just pure raw like talent, like the ones that are charged up, like they're really here to do something.
Yeah, and I would applaud the creativity.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool things that happen. It's like a double-edged sword with the creativity. It's like you see somebody pop up with something creative, and then a week later you see like 20,000 clones of that.
Right.
And it just makes it not unique anymore until someone else comes with something, So it's I don't know, it's a cycle, man. And with the millennial generation, I know I don't want us to sound like, hey, back in our day, we don't want to be the old heads up here.
I walked to school both ways uphill.
Right, I definitely don't want to be.
Was hilly.
Right, like I definitely don't want to be my mama for real, but I see why they speak like this.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you guys will understand. And even now, we look at some of the engineers when they work in the studio. You go from studio to studio, you work, and like, damn, you got templates. You ain't got to set the studio.
Right. It's like it's drag and drop. It's drag and drop.
Like,
so like the stuff that you used to like, that's what I'm saying. That's the fun. Like it's the fundamental, the foundations. Like I was like before I even knew what HTML or nothing like that was. Like we had MySpace. What I'm saying, before Facebook and stuff like that. And with MySpace, like as it integrate, and that's what I'm saying. I know that's all that's all downloads because it's like I was a part of the integrations, like so. Right. I remember like actually I'm like, okay, I got to the point where I remember some of the colors, the code for the colors. You know what I'm saying? Like before it became drag and drop and it became specialized knowledge and stuff like that. So that brings me to my next topic about the digital economy. So we're talking about like being like born entrepreneurs. Like I think some people just like, because I was that kid as well who woke up on Saturday was like, I want snacks. Let me go figure out how to get snacks because my parents work. When they don't work, they sleep. So I gotta figure it out. Right. So I was that kid as well, but that wasn't every kid. And if I feel if there was somebody around that saw that, like a mentor or something, I would have been light years ahead. So that's I want to be what I would have wanted. At the age, and I'm seeing these kids with so much talent and they're coming charged up and stuff like But the digital economy, like, you know, they do have also the blessing of just coming up in this age where it's nothing to like have an idea, like you said, you know, and then like blow up and get, you know, get monetized and stuff and be like 17, you know, like be like super young with like mad resources all of a sudden, you know. So then it's just like that's kind of like, you know, encompasses not the whole way the digital economy, but like that's a part of it. Like you know, they you know, yeah, they missed the foundation of fundamentals, but if they're tapped in, you know, it's the sky's the limit and stuff like that. So like, well, I, you know, the digital economy, so like what does that sound like to you, or do you have any type of basis or perspective on like that?
Digital economy, I mean, I think, you know, digital versus physical. I don't. What is the definition of difference between digital and just regular economy?
Yeah. So it's a concept. It's a concept. I'm just kind of like I'm personally like integrating, conceptualizing myself.
Right.
Because like not enough. I was in a webinar. You know, some leaders like it was like Tony Robbins and Vargas. You know, like I paid for it. You know, like because again I'm into self development. Leaders got to lead themselves. You know, so I invest in these things. You know, everyone doesn't do it, but that's when you just be like, okay, well, what's my part? You know, what can I give back? You know, for people that's not doing this. You know, but yeah, so that term came up and stuff, and like I realized that it's like an industry. You know, so an industry that's coming together and it's conceptualizing itself. And then it's like piggybacking. So when I think digital economy, I think Bitcoin. You know, I think that most people know Bitcoin, or you know that where kind of money's kind of going digital. You know, like they're even taking the physical currency out of what is it, circulation. You know, so as you can see, they're running out of coins. You're not able to get money at the ATM. Like, I mean, these are the signs, guys. You know, like signs of the times. You know, I guess eventually when it just stops. You know, but it is going that way. And then you know we're moving more towards digital currency. So digital currency is coinciding in my mind with the digital economy of YouTubers, podcasts. You know, you can monetize a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like, so there are people just want the followers. You know what I'm saying? The followers are the currency. Like, how many people are following you? How many people are liking your things? Like, all these things are getting quantified if you're paying attention. So people who aren't paying attention, they're not going to really understand kind of like what I'm saying. But people who are kind of like integrating, you know, that with the times, it's going that way. Like people are doing Zoom meetings and stuff like that. So, you know, without it being, I think it's something that I'm talking about that's obviously in transit, you know, COVID and all that stuff that's going on. It's just the wave that's pushing it. So as we're in the peak of the wave, I guess your take on that. Like just as an entrepreneur, I feel like that goes with the general theme of adaptability.
Definitely. I mean, you have to be able to be online. You have to be visible online. You have to be profitable online. You know, it's just what it is. Like you have to be out there. People have to see you. Word of mouth now spreads differently. You know, you can't really rely on the business to do that anymore, especially where people can't come to you. We're socially distanced by law. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't even supposed to be doing this right.
Australia's on lockdown, bro. Like I just they're on lockdown. So, they got curfew.
Right. So it's definitely a situation where people have to find new ways and new opportunities to monetize their businesses and grow. There's no, you know, so the term digital economy, I mean, I think we've already been in a digitized economy for a long time now. I mean, a lot of the American dollar isn't backed by gold anymore.
Right.
You know, so right. So we don't have that reinforcement with the paper. So we're seeing more and more that, hey, we can just make up numbers. It's really just digital bits in the computer. So I think that part scares me because whoever's controlling those bits can just say, hey, they're not there anymore, and then you're broke. I don't know. It's just, hey, if I have a few dollars in my pocket, maybe I have something. But then if someone says it doesn't have any value, then you know, it's kind of scary because you know it's like they're moving the goalposts. You know, one is, hey, you want to get dollar, now you can get Bitcoin. You got to learn this whole new currency that someone else controls that you don't know.
And so, again, it's based on it's all, and, you know, again, I'm just integrating the information as it's you know coming up and stuff. And even currency is backed by us. Everything like we are the currency. You know what I'm saying? So like Bitcoin is only a from being downloaded, you know. So it's like we just can't get away from us being the circulation, you know, tools and currency at the same time. You know, there's no current without people. So it's just like, to me, I'm just like, okay, then that's how you know, the people who are ahead, who have the advantages, you know, who aren't adaptable, you know, versus the people who aren't adaptable. It's like it's just that disconnect. That's kind of how you're talking about with like the earlier with just the differences between you know, before you could just be like, get a trade, you know, work your way up, save some money, you know, and then like, you know, invest in your passion. Like just the traditional route is just disappearing, like dissipating, especially like when you add, like you said, the social distancing. So it's yeah, I don't know. It was just, you know, it does give me anxiety and stuff. So I guess I just wanted to get it out of my head and get another perspective from a person who, you know, has to take all that stuff into account. And then you also have a team, you know what I'm saying, that looks to you for like, okay, what are we doing? You know, asking stuff.
Yeah, definitely having a clear vision is important to being a leader of anything. If you can't see where you're going, nobody else won't know where to go. So
Right.
definitely. And
Who's that? Destiny?
I don't know. I hung up on him though.
No, on Destiny.
I think I may have blown it. I don't know.
He has too many tabs open already. It's like, no, I don't need that one more business deal.
No.
Never that. All right. Okay. Well, did you? I mean, well, this is the part of the show. Do you have any questions?
Do I have any questions? Not really so much questions again. You know, I just want to shout out the team to really keep this thing going, man. And really shout out to Fairhill Studios. We're in the DMV area. Come check us out on Instagram at Fairhill Studios. You know, we doing it, man. If you want a good sound, come check us out. We recently had a song that placed on Insecure this season,
Nice.
episode 2. So check it out. The group was Low Village, Lil Mama. It was on the second episode this season. Around the 42-minute mark of the show, so fast forward about 42 minutes.
You didn't watch it or anything. He just guessed it.
Yeah. It's around the 42-minute mark, so you can definitely go there and check that out. Startup Llama, you know, you can check us out. We have the Rose Hour podcast that comes out of here. So what's cool about that, my girlfriend Renee, she has a podcast where she talks to winemakers and entrepreneurs around the world. So, you know, it's beautiful having a podcast like that in the house because we get a lot of free wine.
There we go.
We get a lot of free rosé, and it's good rosé too. You learn a lot too.
Yeah.
You learn a lot from entrepreneurs in that space, especially around protecting intellectual property. How the wine is made, even down to the color. You know, we talked to one guy that had an ocean blue wine, so he patented that color. And how you make it. So having that conversation, he was a black guy too, brother.
Yeah.
So it was good having that conversation. Again, seeing more of us in a position that's winning and doing things to ultimately push us as people forward. So it's cool. So shout out to that. Again, that's at the Rose Hour podcast. We release episodes every Wednesday. We're picking up. I think we're going to start doing 2 weeks because people got to see that and hear that. There's a lot of good stuff coming out of here, man. Startup Llama, if you get your business started, hey, we got a team to help get you going.
Don't forget the unisex jewelry.
Envy the 7 Cent, yep.
Got so much going on.
Yeah, I know. I need to have a list right here.
I know, my notebook. Lost it in the wrong head.
Right, definitely. So yeah, we got a lot of things going. So just check us out. I'm on Instagram at Ben Durdy. You know, we there. Check us out.
Nice. Yes. Yeah, definitely go follow. Like, as you guys can see, if you've been following at all, if you're just joining Apex Radio, we just want to work with people who are working, people who, you know, good vibes, high vibes, like, you know, just good business, like, because we believe that it exists. You have to speak it to see it. You have to believe it to manifest it, see it manifest in your life. Otherwise, you're going to get the shit that you expect. You know what I'm saying? So we got some few shout outs as well here at Apex Radio Show. You know, shout out DJ Telos, Telopath at Telopath Entertainer. He's the man with the plan, you know, as well. Like, also growing. Shout out Thomas Now Record. Shout out to Young Bulls. He got, his team he got growing over there. Yeah, working with people who's working. We also shout out Celebrity K. As you can see, we were moving pieces, but when you got integral parts of the team, like you got that support. So
Right.
like the Avengers, you're not gonna see everybody every episode, so it is what it is. Set the expectations now. And then definitely go follow Apex Radio Show on Instagram. It's Apex Radio DC on Facebook. And then also, it's your girl Indigo, Mojo, Monica Jones, at Mojo1326, your friendly neighborhood medicine woman. Because I'm working on my brand as a trauma coach and healer, super excited about that pivot that I'm making, that journey and stuff like that. Just hoping to help to heal, one at a time, just with what I know so far about getting through just different levels of crap. And so also shout out on DC, shout out, Go Win Media, shout out Nico Hobson, man with the plan and everything over there, Black owned, radio station in the local area and everything. So, oh yeah, and then we also have, we have our Sage Smoke Black Network Social, that is next Saturday, so definitely lock in. We still have a few vendor sponsor slots, so if you're a brand, you got products, or you got like a service, you know what I'm saying, like, and you trying to just get your stuff out there, as we mentioned, COVID's making things hard to do in person, you know what I'm saying, so we definitely take, all the considerations, current considerations and stuff, masks on site, all that. So just come, fellowship and all that, spread the word. We definitely have Thomas Now records up in there. We got the shirts and everything. And yeah, we got. I'm not even gonna mess it up by trying to shout everybody out, but definitely go to the Instagram where we got everybody that's already locked in. Showcase and stuff. And like I said, go to that link or reach out to one of us to get in your spot. And we also have, come as a participant. We got good food, we got games. We're gonna have performances and stuff like that. So it's growing. You want to be in the room where it happens. If you're outside the room, you can't complain. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so definitely that's next Saturday. That's in Baltimore, Maryland, actually Old Town Mall, and it starts at 2 p.m. sharp and it ends at 6. So come have fun. Wind down at the end of the month and stuff. It's still my birthday month. Shout out Virgo season. I think it's almost over. But yeah, so I think that's all my shout out.
Damn, that was a laundry list.
Yeah, okay. I got it clean.
Man, a lot of moving parts.
Yes, and shout out Fairhill Studios for having us and hosting us, and being this growing, locking arms, and being a part of this journey as we grow. So with that being said, can't have no go out music because your girl didn't prepare properly. So we're gonna take accountability and end the show. All right, love everybody. Have a great week.